You know what? Right now, as you're watching this, I know exactly what you're feeling. And I'm not some mind reader or anything like that, but I know because I feel it too. And so does everyone else watching this right now. See, we all walk around pretending everything is fine. We put on our best face. We smile. We say, "I'm good," when someone asks. But deep down, really deep down, we're all carrying something heavy. Something that keeps us up at night. Something that makes us feel alone even when we're surrounded by people. And today, I'm going to talk about all of it. Every single thing that hurts, every problem that you thought was just yours. But trust me, it's not just you, it's all of us. So let's just be real for the next few minutes. No fake stuff, no pretending, just real talk about real pain. The kind that nobody wants to admit, but everybody feels. And I promise you, by the end of this, you're going to realize you're not crazy, you're not broken, you're just human. Let's start with the biggest one, the one that eats at you every single day. And that's the feeling that you're not good enough, not smart enough, not pretty enough, not rich enough, not successful enough, just not enough. You wake up in the morning and the first thought in your head isn't, "Good morning," it's, "Ugh, another day of trying to prove myself." You look at other people on social media, at work, in your family, and they all seem to have it together. They look happy, they look successful, they look like they know what they're doing. And then you look at yourself and you feel like a mess, like you're the only one who doesn't have a clue, like everyone else got the instruction manual for life, but somehow you missed it. And that feeling, that heavy feeling in your chest, it follows you everywhere. When you're at work, you feel like everyone is better than you. When you're with friends, you feel like you don't belong. When you're with family, you feel like you're the disappointment. And the worst part, the absolute worst part, is that you can't tell anyone. Because if you do, they'll think you're weak. They'll think you're looking for attention. So you just keep it inside, and it grows and grows until it feels like it's going to explode. And then there's the loneliness. Oh man, the loneliness. This is the weird one, because you can be surrounded by people and still feel completely alone. You can be at a party with music and laughter all around you and feel like you're in a glass box, watching everyone else have fun, but not really being part of it. You scroll through your phone and see everyone hanging out, having the time of their lives. And you wonder, why didn't anyone invite me? Am I that forgettable? Do people even like me, or are they just being nice? And here's the thing, you have people in your life. Maybe you even have friends, but do they really know you? Like, really know you? Do they know what keeps you up at night? Do they know your fears, your dreams, your pain? Or are they just surface level friends? The kind you can grab coffee with but can't really talk to about the deep stuff, the real stuff. And that's a special kind of lonely, when you're surrounded by people, but still feel like nobody gets you, nobody sees you, nobody really cares. And you start to believe that maybe you're meant to be alone. Maybe that's just your life. Maybe you're not the kind of person who gets to have deep connections. And that thought breaks something inside you. Now let's talk about money, because this one stresses everyone out. And I mean everyone. Whether you're rich or poor, money is always a problem. If you don't have enough, you're constantly worried about bills, about rent, about food, about what happens if something breaks, what happens if you get sick, what happens if you lose your job. And that stress, it's not just in your mind, it's in your body. You feel it in your chest, in your stomach, in your head. It's there when you wake up. It's there when you go to sleep. It never goes away. And even if you have money, even if you're doing okay, there's still this fear, this constant fear that it could all go away, that you could lose it, that you're one mistake away from being broke, from losing everything. So you work harder, you stress more, you sacrifice time with family, time with friends, time for yourself, because you think, if I just work a little harder, if I just make a little more, then I'll feel safe. But that feeling never comes, because there's always something else, always another bill, another expense, another reason to worry. And you look at people who seem to have it all, and you think, what am I doing wrong? Why can't I get ahead? Why does it feel like I'm running on a wheel going nowhere, just stuck? And speaking of stuck, let's talk about your life, your actual life, the one you're living right now. Is this what you wanted? Is this the dream? Because if you're being honest, really honest, probably not. You wake up, you go to work, you come home tired, you watch some TV or scroll your phone, you go to sleep, and then you do it all again. same thing, every single day. And somewhere in the back of your mind, there's this little voice saying, is this it? Is this all life is?
Just existing? Just surviving? Because you had dreams once. You had plans. You were going to do something big, be someone important, make a difference. But then life happened. Responsibilities happened. Bills happened. And those dreams, they just faded. Not all at once, but slowly, little by little, until one day you realized you stopped dreaming altogether. And now you're just going through the motions, doing what you have to do, not what you want to do. And that feeling, that heavy feeling of being trapped in a life you didn't choose, in a job you hate, in a routine that's killing your soul, that's one of the worst feelings because you feel stuck, like you can't get out, like it's too late to change, too late to start over, too late to chase those dreams. So you just accept it. You tell yourself, this is just how life is. This is being an adult. But deep down, you know you're dying inside, a little bit every day. And then there's the fear. Oh, the fear, the constant fear. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of judgment, fear of rejection, fear of being hurt, fear of being alone, fear of everything. You want to try something new, but what if you fail? What if people laugh at you? What if you're not good at it? So you don't try. You stay safe. You stay in your comfort zone, even though that zone is uncomfortable. At least it's familiar. You want to talk to that person, but what if they reject you? What if they think you're weird? What if they say no? So you don't say anything. You just watch from a distance and wonder what could have been. You want to start that business, write that book, make that video. But what if it doesn't work? What if nobody cares? What if you waste your time? So you don't start. You just keep thinking about it, planning, someday. But someday never comes because the fear is always there, always louder than the dream, always stronger than the hope. And years go by, and you look back and realize you let fear control your whole life. You let it steal your chances, your opportunities, your happiness. And the worst part, the thing that really hurts, is knowing that the fear wasn't even real. It was just in your head, just thoughts. But those thoughts, they built a prison, and you're the one who's been sitting in it. Let's talk about being tired. Not just regular tired, but that deep tired, the kind that sleep doesn't fix. You're tired of trying, tired of pretending, tired of fighting, tired of caring, just tired. You wake up tired even after sleeping. You go through your day tired, you come home tired. And it's not just physical, it's mental, it's emotional. It's like your soul is exhausted.
You're tired of trying to make everyone happy, trying to be what everyone expects, trying to fix everything, trying to be strong because you have to be strong. People depend on you, people need you, so you can't break down, you can't show weakness, you can't ask for help, because who's going to help you? Everyone has their own problems, everyone's dealing with their own stuff. So you just keep going, even when you have nothing left, even when you feel empty, even when you just want to stop and rest. Really rest. Not just sleep, but rest from all of it. From the stress, from the pressure, from the expectations, from having to be okay when you're really not okay. And nobody sees it, nobody knows, because you've gotten so good at hiding it, at putting on that mask, at saying I'm fine when you're falling apart inside. And you wonder, how long can I keep doing this? How long before I just break? Now here's one that really hurts. The feeling that you've let everyone down. Your parents, your family, your friends, yourself. They had hopes for you, dreams for you, they believed in you, and you feel like you didn't live up to it. You didn't become what they wanted, what they expected. Maybe you didn't finish school. Maybe you didn't get that good job. Maybe you didn't get married, didn't have kids, didn't buy a house, didn't do any of the things that you were supposed to do. And you see it in their eyes, that disappointment. Even if they don't say it, you feel it. And it kills you, because you wanted to make them proud. You really did. But life got hard, you made mistakes, you took wrong turns, and now you're here. And you don't know how to fix it. You don't know how to go back, how to make it right. So you just carry that guilt, that shame, that feeling of being a failure, not just to them, but to yourself, because you let yourself down too. You had your own dreams, your own plans, and you didn't achieve them. And now you wonder, is it too late? Can I still fix this? Or is this just who I am now? A disappointment, someone who had potential, but wasted it. And here's another one, not knowing what you want. Everyone keeps asking you, What do you want to do with your life? What's your plan? What are your goals? And you don't know. You don't know what you want. You don't know what makes you happy. You don't know what your purpose is. And that's scary because everyone else seems to know. They have direction. They have passion. They have something they're working towards. And you're just floating, going wherever life pushes you, saying yes to things, not because you want to, but because you don't know what else to do.
You did everything right, so why are you suffering? Why are you the one who can't catch a break? And you start to think maybe being good doesn't matter. Maybe trying doesn't matter. Maybe it's all just luck or destiny or some cosmic joke and you're the punchline. And that anger, it builds up inside you. And sometimes you want to scream. You want to break something. You want to give up because what's the point? What's the point of trying when life just keeps knocking you down over and over again? And you're tired of getting back up, tired of fighting, tired of hoping that things will get better when they never do. And then there's the silence of your own mind when you're alone at night. And all the thoughts come, all the worries, all the regrets, all the what ifs. What if I had done things differently? What if I had taken that chance? What if I had said yes or said no? What if? What if? What if? And you can't turn it off. You can't stop thinking. You just lie there, staring at the ceiling, replaying every mistake, every bad decision, every moment you wish you could take back. And your mind becomes your worst enemy because it knows exactly what to say to hurt you. It knows your insecurities, your fears, your failures, and it won't let you forget them. You're not good enough. You'll never be good enough. You're a failure. You're worthless. Nobody loves you. Nobody cares. And you believe it because why wouldn't you? Your own mind is telling you, so it must be true. And you want to shut it up. You want peace, just a moment of peace where you don't hate yourself, where you don't feel worthless, where you can just be. But that moment never comes because your mind never stops, never rests, never gives you a break. And the hardest one, the one that breaks you the most, is feeling like you don't matter. Like if you disappeared tomorrow, nobody would notice, nobody would care. You could be gone and the world would keep turning. People would keep living like you were never there, because maybe you never really mattered. Not to anyone, not even to yourself. And that thought, that terrible thought that you're invisible, that you're nothing, that your life, your existence means nothing, that breaks something deep inside. Because everyone wants to matter. Everyone wants to feel important, to feel seen, to feel like their life has purpose, that they make a difference, even if it's small, even if it's just to one person. But when you feel like you don't even matter to yourself, like your own life is just a burden, just something you have to get through until it's over, that's when it gets really dark. That's when the pain becomes too much. And you wonder, why am I even here? What's the point of all this suffering, all this pain, all this struggle, if none of it matters? If I don't matter? And you feel so small, so insignificant, so alone in this big world that doesn't care, that doesn't see you, that doesn't know you exist. But here's the thing, and listen to me carefully because this is important. Everything I just said, every single pain point, every struggle, every dark thought, you're not alone in it. You're not the only one. Every single person watching this has felt at least one of these things. Most have felt all of them. Because this is what it means to be human. Being human means feeling not good enough sometimes. It means feeling lonely even in a crowd. It means struggling with money, feeling stuck in life, being afraid, being tired, feeling like a disappointment, not knowing what you want, having trust issues, being angry at unfairness, fighting your own mind, and sometimes feeling like you don't matter. But here's what they don't tell you. Here's the secret that nobody talks about. All of that pain, all of that struggle, it doesn't make you broken. It makes you human. It makes you real. It makes you someone who feels deeply, who cares deeply, who wants more from life than just existing. And yes, right now it hurts. Right now it's hard. Right now you might feel like you can't take anymore. But you're still here. You're still here, and that matters. You matter. Even if you can't see it, even if you don't feel it, you matter. Your life matters. Your story matters. And all these problems, all these pain points, they're not the end. They're not your destiny. They're just part of the journey, part of being alive, part of being human. And you know what? It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to struggle. It's okay to feel lost. It's okay to be tired. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to just be human with all your flaws, all your mistakes, all your pain, because that's what makes you, you. So if you're watching this and you felt any of what I said, I want you to know I see you, I hear you, and you're not alone. You never were. We're all in this together, all fighting our own battles, all carrying our own pain.
but also all capable of getting through it one day at a time, one moment at a time. And maybe, just maybe, knowing you're not alone makes the pain a little bit easier to carry.